What is up, guys? I'm very excited to have you back to check out a few mods I've been playing around with. One that gives you an alternative to the bow and arrow, and another that gives you a little bit of everything. So, let's do this! Are you getting tired of looking around that old bow all the time and wish you had something that could actually be upgraded to do more? Or maybe you're tired of killing those poor innocent chickens just to get some feathers to make your arrows. I mean, really, how could you kill all these chickens just to get their feathers? You monster. Well, you won't have to worry about that anymore when you get the mod, the Slingshot Parable, version 1.2 by Mr. Alpha. This mod adds in a bunch of slingshots that can be supplied with ammunition in a form of pebbles. The mod currently comes with 3 different types of slingshots, the first one being a wooden slingshot that doesn't shoot as far as the stone slingshot, which is an upgrade from that. As you can see, it shoots a little bit farther. And then we have the quantum slingshot, which is one of my favorites out of the 3. It allows you to teleport yourself across areas when you shoot a different kind of projectile, that projectile being quantum pearls. Before we get into any more details about these slingshots, let's go ahead and go over how to make them. You're going to want to find a biome that looks like this, that has a bunch of rubber trees. Once you find a rubber tree, you're going to want to go ahead and get a bowl and then go up to and click it. Sometimes you're going to get sap and sometimes you may not. Just depends on the tree you click on. Once you get some sap from the trees, you're going to want to go ahead and go and put it into a furnace. Once you do that, it is going to produce some rubber for you. Rubber is the main source in making these slingshots, so that you'd have the rubber piece that goes in the top of the slingshot to launch those pebbles at your enemies. The quantum slingshot, of course, has a different kind of use for you, so it's going to be a little bit harder to make with some ender pearl, slime ball, and a blaze powder. But in order to make the slingshot complete, you're going to need the base of the slingshot in the first place. So in order to make the wooden one, you're going to need to make some sticks, and then for the stone, you're going to need some stone rods. And the quantum, you're going to need some obsidian rods, which of course are made from obsidian. Other than looking like they're kind of taking over your land, these rubber trees aren't really useful for anything else than making your slingshots. So afterwards, you're only going to want to go ahead and cut these down if you want to build with the material that comes with them, which is the rubber planks. And did I mention that when you want to get some more ammunition, all you need to do is go and craft with cobblestone to get your pebbles. And you get 9 per 1 cobblestone. If you ask me, that's a nice new crafting addition for cobblestone because you know you're going to have a lot of it. In all honesty, it is a great mod that you need to check out and try out for yourself. You definitely have to get used to the mechanics of shooting a slingshot instead of a bow. It is a little different, and I see a lot of potential for this mod for a lot more additions to slingshots and different variations. And just remember, for each download of this mod, a chicken's life can be spared. Hashtag save the chickens. Did you ever wish that your game looked a little more realistic? Then you're going to want to get the resource pack called Official Cubed Realism by Cubed Realism. This resource pack is very unique due to it changing all the blocks to fit in a city-styled setting. It even changes the ores to fit in this theme, so this may not be for the survival type player. To me, many of the blocks have been dulled down to a grayish-white color with a fancy texture. Doing this to many of the blocks actually makes a city in Minecraft look more realistic. This texture pack makes the rooms in my building look amazing and almost comfortable. The paintings have been changed to look a bit more classy as well. The water in my water park is less of a deep blue and resembles an actual pool now. Lava is one texture that doesn't have too much going on with it due to the movement being changed. Fair warning though, before downloading this texture pack, make sure your PC can handle it. I had to allocate 3 gigs of RAM to Minecraft in order for it to not crash. So if you're feeling like making a city that looks similar to cities in the real world, then this texture pack is for you. Do you want a little more out of your Minecraft world and you're tired of looking at all those other mods that are really popular and you actually know every kind of armor and piece of item that's in it and you want something more? Then you're going to want to get the mod A Little Bit of Everything by Titanic Daniel 8. It comes with 16 new trees, 11 new grasses, 13 new types of bushes, 45 new types of blocks including these awesome ores, and a bunch of blocks over here that are only a fraction of what comes with this mod. We also got some really cool miscellaneous items like these new fences, a table, small table. We also have some stone pathways, grass slabs, and even dirt slabs. As you can tell, I'm wearing a new type of armor, and this is only one of 9 new sets that come with this mod. As you can see over here, there are a bunch of different ones and all of these are made with the new ores you get in the game. The set I'm wearing right now is actually the best armor you can get in this mod, which is actually called Bionic armor. And as you see, it has a ridiculous amount of potion effects on, so there's really, you could face anything wearing this armor set. It is awesome. But like I said before, if you went ahead and just tried to get the wooden armor set, which is obviously not going to be that strong, you are going to get a potion effect of slowness, because obviously a lot of wood carrying around as armor is going to be pretty heavy. We even get a couple new items to attack mobs with, one of them being this epic paschal. You have a awesome battle axe and legendary pass sword. These are actually just that first part of the name is part of the kind of ingot it's made out of. The item itself can be made out of all of these different types of ingots though. We even get 2 new types of fuel in this mod, one of them being ash, which you would get from one of the new trees in this mod, the ash tree. We also have some oil buckets, which you would be able to get from crude oil. And then, just to show you comparison from the coal, we'll go ahead and see how fast that burns. It has a burn time, and then it burns 8 items. So let's go to the ash to see how much that is. That is 16.5, and I think that doubled in burn time. And then we'll go to the oil bucket, and that did a little bit more, and it's supposed to 21.5 items. So obviously a lot better than coal. We even get some new mobs in this mod as well that are added in for the extra items that you get, which I think are called hide. This guy was even able to add in 2 new structures to the game, which are log cabins and a log pile. Log cabins can be found in the forest areas, and log piles can be found in just plains places. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find any of them, but I'm sure they're out there, and you need to find them and let me know when you find them. There is a lot more to this mod that I wasn't able to cover all in one episode, but you definitely need to check it out because there is always more updates coming to it. I saw the mod author is always updating his mod and adding more items every day. There are definitely items in here that will keep you busy and keep you crafting new sets of armor and different things along the way. Alright guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the mods I had to show you. They are really awesome. I really like the slingshot mod. It's definitely a different take instead of using the bow and arrow all the time. And this other mod is just crazy of how many items are actually in it. This guy is just going to town with all these different things to try and make your Minecraft seem a little bit different and have a little bit more variety even. So if you would, please leave a comment down below and let me know if you checked out the mods and if you like them. And as always, subscribe to my channel to get content like this every weekend. Thanks again, guys. Peace!